Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge for the 11th of December. Today we are stealing 3 parts of the Conga experiment while avoiding alarms as much as possible. We are supplier and X off-world, which none of those matters too much, but we've got a slipstream and a concussive hammer, which both uh, are very good at avoiding alarms. Also, an extreme range visitor, we'll have to see when we want to use that. Typically, save visitors for the last ship, but extreme range opens possibilities to do the first 2 ships very quickly. And I am getting no desktop sound. So that's a bit annoying. I probably should have tested that before starting. And it doesn't help that the starting menu is completely silent. Oh well. Well, we've got Glitch Dash, which normally it'd be great to see something like that, but since we're avoiding alarms, that makes it very difficult, especially when we've got potentially shielded enemies as well. So we will have to be careful here. Man, is it weird not hearing anything doing this. Okay, so we'll be docking from the left as is normal for the glitchers. And target is right there. I can't tell if I can hear faintly the music or if it's just my imagination. I feel like if I was hearing music, I definitely would have heard those bonks. Okay. So this right here scares me because they are incredibly quick to put out their emergency shields. At which point I can no longer safely knock them out, and I would have to hope that I can just run by without them setting off the alarm. Let's see, so if I get that, then yeah, going down here is just a really long way around. This is a somewhat long way around, but we can at least loop back to the main part. One potential option is if we do knock both of them out, I might be able to shoot so that only the glitch dash guard hears it. And then we go through, steal, head back out. And then we've got a couple things to loot, and we're in good position for that. Ooh, pretty. We'll have to let this make up for the lack of good music. Alright, so first order of business will be to run in here, conk you, throw, and we'll go from there. Okay, yeah, that's definitely enough time. Hit you. Go ahead and pick up the gun. And let's make sure no one is around. We're good. And I'll be heading straight towards this. So shoot. And then, okay, this might be very, okay, not terribly narrow. So we will double check that they're the only one in range. Shoot. Pick up another gun and shoot. And okay, good. Get the key. And then head towards the window. Actually, would it be faster to go straight back to the pod? If I'd already had the pod getting in place, then it might have been faster not to, but if I go back to the pod, I can go straight back. So I think I will do that. Actually, are we not close enough? We're not close enough. All right. Let's open. It is nothing that we care about. And I need to remember to stay in slow motion. Otherwise, you get caught on doors and corners. Okay. We'll return to pod. And just cut straight down. All right, 11 seconds. I'm happy with that. Turn this in very quickly and go back. Okay, we're not frail or anything, so we don't have much to worry about here. Alright, when did the alarm go off? Did you? Alright. Yeah, I figured that might happen. I hope that... I wasn't paying attention to the score, but I didn't see any points docked. So I'm hopefully fine on that front. Hello, welcome to die. And a subverter is fantastic. So yeah, not having this sound makes it very hard to tell when like an alarm goes off or a gunshot goes off. So I'll have to be very diligent in that. Yeah, let's start heading back. And we'll shoot once, but you'll probably teleport, and then we'll shoot again. And I let go of the pod, or the slow-mo. Really would be nice if we could speed it up and go full speed, but it does not work that way. Alright, get the mission. Is this... Oh, is this, is it Space Winter? Or something? I don't know if I've actually played at any point that there was Space Winter. That's nice. Okay, we've got more glitch dash, shotguns. And 15 seconds to escape. Although alarm response shouldn't matter. Jammer gates are fine. And let's see where that ship is heading. Alright, they're heading down. That's good for us. Okay. A little bit off course here, but it worked out. Just got a long hallway of nothing. Oh. Alright, I don't see much point in going down here. So if I'm gonna take them out in any amount of speed, that will set off the alarm. And if I want to disable the alarm, I have to go all the way down there. Which, that is a very odd placement for a pilot. But, so we've got Subverter. So it'll be slipstreaming, subvert. Let's see who's all up here. We got 4 guards. It is probably possible to shoot all of them. Or so the big problem with only like throwing the hammer at one of them is that, say this guard goes on patrol or whatever, then they see them and set off the alarm immediately. But otherwise, yeah, one option, a safe option is to. Oh wait, okay. So I've got 3 subverters. If I don't take any keys, that's 1, 2, 3. And then I'd have to go a long way around to get into there. So another option is to go down here. Oh, there's a level 1 doors there. I could go down here and visit this. That's probably long enough. So it's like 1, 2 and a half. It's like that's 1, 2 and a half. Yeah, that would definitely make it. And that leaves a very easy return trip by going back up into the pod. Now the question is if I think that amount of time saved is worth it now, or more in, or do I think I would save more time in the 3rd ship? And the answer to that is unclear. It's also not a clear shot whether or not I'd be able to just easily run back. There's a bit of going around. But I could feasibly have enough time to get my pod arranged to be right here. So that'll be, I believe the visitor timing is about 2 seconds. I wish I knew how many rooms you 1/12 per second while in slipstream. I think I'm gonna go for the visitor on this one. And extreme range. Open the cargo. And we've got a stealth shield. Wait for that. Get a head start on the slipstream. And then head back. Return to pod. And we'll probably need to wait a little bit for that to get close to one of these stations. And another 11 seconds. If this was a speed daily, then I'd be a little bit upset about getting just over 10 seconds on 2 of them. Alright. That should be good. Drop it off. And prime looting time. I do need to remember that the alarm response is to go back to this station. So I do want to make sure I take out the pilot. I'll be a bit quiet for now with the conch. And I should probably go all the way down here. So we'll shoot, and then shoot. And we've got another subverter. So we basically don't have to deal with any keys for the last ship. Take a key. Actually, I want to actually disable you. Oh, hello. Shoot. And another visitor. Recharging, shoot. And a key cloner. Oh, right. That is a lot of stuff for the third ship. And then our final potential item is with that guard. Alright, shoot, and no item. And just to be thorough, is that not the last? Ah, we've got one more. I messed that up. Oh, I didn't notice that I was aiming at a fuel barrel. Alright. Well, it's a good thing. Alarm. Well, I guess we already took care of the alarms, but either way, alarms don't matter right now. Actually, do I want to stack the pot a little bit? I think I do. Get some shotguns, and we'll probably put the subverter. We'll take one of the shotguns. And yeah, looks like everything. And we're now ready for the final mission. We've got heat sensors and armored targets. Alright. That is quite annoying. We've also got a predator, which is pretty rare. And 2 defenders. Alright, we can deal with those. Alright, we've got a long-range subverter, which will most likely be saving 1 charge of this for the predator. And then we've got other subverter charges for the defenders if we need to. Sadly, we cannot crash anybody to prevent an alarm. But we've got a secondary access point right here, which is much closer, so we'll be using that. Alright. Wait, can we actually reach that? We can't actually reach that. I'm a bit surprised on that. But no matter. Okay. How am I going to do this? If we subverted everybody, then we could run by really quickly and not set off the alarm. But that would take the majority of our subverter charges. We can key clone here fine. And we can key clone. And we can subvert. Let's see. You're down here. And we also have to get by them. Okay, so where is the captain? I hope it's not autopilot. Where? I can't tell if I'm just being blind or what. Wait, do you have... Yes, so the bosses have heat sensors, so the captain should have a heat sensor. That should make it very easy to see where they are. And aside from that, if it's autopilot, It should be on one of the chairs. Well, I feel like I am missing something here. Is if I can't do anything about the captain, the I don't like my odds of this. Like, one thing I can think of right off the bat is because there's no way I'm running down here and then running back. Although I don't have to run back if I use a visitor. But I'm still, I'm still not happy with my options of running back and forth. If I knocked them all out, I could concuss them until they go out through a window or something. Alright, I'm going to do a quick sweep of the entire ship. Oh, that right there. How did I miss that? Okay. So other plans. So if I get through here, run up here, throw something to unseat the or unseat them. I can grab a key card. I guess I'll already have this one. I just grab the key card to get through here, and then I can more safely run through here. Now, how long? One potential thought is to use the visitor here to just bypass them. And then I can easily yeah, I don't think I'm getting all the way down there on one visitor charge. So yeah, I think I'm just using the visitor to get out. And that's all. Alright, so that leaves... I'm not going to be using guns much. So that leaves me with subverting everyone here. I can do that in 3 charges. So subvert everyone here. I might not need to worry about the predator. And then I don't really need to subvert anything else. Alright. I'm liking this plan now. I forgot about this one. Okay. Subvert. There we go. So that leaves me with 3 charges. Or 2 charges. After this. So what is our range like? And then I also need to keep in mind that you can see pretty far. So I think I will be throwing a concussion hammer at you to stagger you. Or I guess I could use something else to stagger as well. The only other one I'm worried about is you, who I could also stagger, but with not the hammer. But to lower the visibility, I'll be dipping down here. So, subvert. Head down here. Subvert. Subvert. What do I not care about? I care about all of these, but I care about this. I don't need this one until later. And I'm scared that I'll hit someone if I throw something else. Or if I throw the hammer. So I'll throw this, and then use this key cloner in a second. Bonk. And you are in a bad position. But yes, that's prevented both of you from seeing me. And I now have one subverter to use against you, probably. I think that's... yeah, and then I can have one emergency one for if something happens with the predator. So I will subvert you, go through. Let's pick up the visitor. Pick up a gun because we've got an extra empty space, I suppose. And we clone. Head down here while throwing. Let's throw the subverter. Alright. Systems are down. Now we'll head over here and try and finagle this. Grab the key. Keep heading down. I don't think they'll be able to shoot me, but just to be sure. And then as I get closer, I'll try and direct this to fly by. Open the crate. I don't care what it is, because my ride is here. Boom. All right. Well, that was a very quiet run, but I'm feeling good about that. I'm curious to see what the time difference would have been if I'd kept the extreme range visitor for the last ship. But I feel like I saved enough time in this second one using it that it ended up being justified. And I I will brag and say that I'm very proud of that last sweeping pull out through getaway driver pod. That felt cool. Anyways, I am currently in first with 36, and K-Said in second. And we will see how everybody else is able to do. As for yesterday, I also managed to come in first. And I believe that was the one with all the glitch dashing guards that had keys, which is always fun. Anyways, that has been today's daily. Hopefully next time the audio isn't muted for whatever reason. Anyways, see ya.